am RedCyclone! Aria!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better, Ask Better podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Work with the Mic.
What's going on? What is going on?
Hill Drummer. What it is.
Oh man, so I've been indulged in Like a Dragon Infinity Wealth. Talked about it last week. Still on it this week. I did get to play through Tekken's story mode, Tekken 8 story mode, and it was beautiful. And I hear a lot of shit on Suicide Squad that came out this week.
So when did it come out? Is it
So,
the early
Access
edition
right
or
now.
something?
Early access.
Yeah, it's the
right now.
pre-order one. Which one was that? The big boy?
The big boy, yeah. You're paying $100 for it.
Oh, that makes it even worse. The stuff I'm hearing.
Yes.
Did you get into it, or you said you were gonna wait?
I had no interest in it because I felt it was too. So I did play the beta. It was okay. I had a decent time with it. It reminded me of like Fortnite and Crackdown mixed together in a way.
Which one? Which Crackdown?
Like Crackdown 1.
Okay, that's the good one. All right.
Yeah. So it didn't have a lot of bad things, but then again, it was early beta access. So basically, like if there was things that were wrong with it, it was okay because it's a beta. But I'm hearing one of the news things that happened was the early access players, pretty much that paid to play it early, got a bug that took you to the end screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then they shut down the early access, and they just started putting it back up now, which is like a day later, a day before it actually releases, or 2 days before it actually releases.
So the only thing I saw was the thing I sent you, right?
Yeah.
So what did it look like in action?
So like the gameplay itself, again, it reminds me a lot of Fortnite, just how the
Oh
mechanism.
no! I mean the bad thing that happened.
Oh, the bad thing that happened, it took him to the end game. So the bug, like, it glitched you to the end game of the thing. So when you got loaded onto, like, a player's party, you went to the end game. So you were hearing the spoilers of the full game at the end. So they shut it down to fix it. So people that had early access only has, like, a 1 day early access. So people that are paid a lot of money extra to play it early kind of got messed up, got fucked over with it.
But I mean it's back by now, right?
It's running now. But again, I'm trying to stream on someone's thing and just watch out the gameplay, and they got kicked off this stream like 3 or 4 times already.
As
By
in what happened? Like the game
glitch.
doesn't, it crashes?
Yeah.
Do you know if they're playing on PC?
They are playing on Xbox.
Oh, that's odd. Wow. Xbox is acting up?
So
Wow.
I can
That's not
tell
good.
too. I can tell too because it goes into like it can't connect on screen and not the, and it's weird. It's weird. I don't know, man. It is what it is. But
I mean, what it is not good.
yeah, it's not doing well. I think the GameSpot already gave it a score, and it's lower than 5.
Really? What? That's not real.
It wasn't real. All right, so that's all.
That's not real. What? Like
Let me look at it. It was sent to me. So
that's awful, dude. I thought that the extent of the game's problems were gonna come from that always online type of deal.
yeah.
And then the pass, the premium pass stuff that people are getting, the battle pass type of deals that people are getting tired of. the backlash, basically the Marvel's Avengers symptom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna be glitchy like that. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Yeah.
On top of it.
Yeah, it's not looking good right now. Hopefully they can fix it. Hopefully they can bounce back. Because again, there's always a lot of people's jobs at risk in that scenario of things. But
that's
I
an
also
understatement.
Huh?
I said that's an understatement.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the news in a lot of these companies.
Yeah, I know that too.
It's like every other day.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah, every time I listen to game. Shout outs to Kind of Funny Games. That's literally where I get my like gaming stuff. Is Kind of Funny Games. I like their product. So they like almost every show they are talking about like firings and releases and things like that, and it's really fucked up. And they even pissed off at having to fucking report this every single time. So anyway, beyond that,
to the one thing I'll say that the only insight I have is from somebody who's in it, like on the reviewer side of the industry that still has connections and stuff, and that's Jeff Gerstmann. He used to be a Giant Bomb, but now he went solo.
Yeah.
The perspective he gave, because he has like there was emails about a lot of this stuff that went out.
Yeah.
I think the one was specifically Microsoft. And if you didn't know, Activision, Microsoft Activision let go like something in the quadruple digits, so that's like 14, 12, like 1,100 people.
Yeah.
A lot of people. It might be more than that. But the perspective was a lot of these companies during the pandemic, when they got the numbers back from how many people were playing games, a lot of them went crazy.
Yeah.
And they thought, oh my God, this is the new normal. And they started hiring en masse. And then when stuff started to get back to normal, which is right about last year, that's when you started seeing them being like, oh, we hired way too many people.
Yeah.
And so mad companies now are just dumping people. And I think kind of using what's happening in the industry at large to just reboot and rebrand a lot of these places. But I'm not trying to say it's just here.
Yeah.
But if you paid attention to it, it's kind of only American studios.
Yeah.
Because the big companies that we follow, like Sega, they're not doing this.
No, they're not. Yeah,
like
it's mostly
Square. I haven't seen them do it.
Well,
they might be the first.
Their American side has.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
The NX part. Their American side of the companies had goes and stuff like that. Because they canceled Deus Ex, and that's what I heard recently. The new Deus Ex.
No, but that's Embracer.
Okay.
That's not Square Enix.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
it's not really a game company. They just bought a lot of game companies. When you find that out, it's interesting.
Yeah, because there was the company. It was the group that did Guardians of the Galaxy. They were doing the next Deus Ex game. That's the ones that got let go from.
Really? That's the people who were gonna do it? Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
That blows.
And I liked it. I really liked the Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought that was a really good game. So, yeah. So it sucks. It just sucks.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, everyone gets to find and get their feet back on the ground.
I would say one good thing that might come from it, there might be a lot of good independent games coming in the near future from this.
Yeah.
Maybe some new studios that open up, and a lot of people who just go out on their own now.
Yeah.
Because I think, I don't know, man. In general, how business in this country is kind of going. It's looking kind of bad all around. No matter what industry you're in, you know what I'm saying? It's looking kind of bad. So I think independent, a lot of these people do go independent, so they don't have to deal with corporations, because it's gotta be tiring.
Yeah.
Be looking over your shoulder. You did a good job. Guess what? Next year you're fired. What?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something's gotta happen.
Because look at Nintendo.
No, don't
You
do
never-
that.
You never hear nothing from Nintendo.
Yeah, but they have so many rules and stuff. It's just like
Well, that's why you have
you
rules.
should. No, I'm talking about on what you can and can't do. What happens to like I would personally, I would just rather not have a flagship game. Like say those Guardians guys and stuff. Like listen. They're clearly skilled at a high level, right?
Yeah.
They don't need somebody's IP. If they got their stuff together and made their own thing and called it whatever they want to call it, but it's still those same people, I would 100% be down.
Yeah.
To put my money where my mouth is and buy their product and not just be like, hey, they're making the next billion-dollar franchise game here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of why I feel bad for Rocksteady. It's like, look at the position they're in.
Yeah.
This game is, it's got, what's the company this time? Warner Brothers?
Yeah, one of us.
It feels like EA.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah. And it's
Warner
bad.
Brothers feels like EA?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's issues there, and again, like you're talking about Sega. Sega already got their first two 9 scores on 2 games that are coming out.
Mhm.
Persona 3
Just that?
Reloaded got a 9. Yakuza Like a
Okay.
Dragon rated a 9. So
Good
see
stuff.
what they doing. See what they doing. But yeah, it's over here. It's gonna be fucking. I don't even know. But once Warner Brothers started doing their shit with the games side of things, a lot of things kind of got affected by it. Because even MK1, as much as I enjoyed parts of that game, that also had issues with when it comes to like the online
Oh
shit,
yeah.
microtransactions and all that bullshit.
$12 fatality.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah. Anyway.
That milk the consumer dry because all the kids play all the games, all the kids play Fortnite. Is like it's not working, dude. That's just one thing. You can't do that for everything.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's bad. And then look at the number one game. It's a freaking. Have you seen the game that's out? That's got like 8 million in like less than a week or something like it. Dude, it's like 2 weeks and it sold 8 million copies.
Which game was that?
Power World.
Yes, I saw it.
Like, I'm about to try it before Nintendo.
Yeah. A lot of people were talking about like, hey, Nintendo, have you seen this game?
That literally is we got Pokemon at home
I downloaded it. I haven't played it yet.
because it's on Game Pass, right?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass. Or early
Yeah,
access anyway.
Yeah,
I heard
early
it's good.
access.
I heard it's fun.
If you like survival types of games, now
Okay.
that might not be for everybody. That's the difference.
Okay.
It's like it's the cute animal looking things, aka the Pokemon
Yeah.
in a survival game, and it's just that the aesthetic is attracting so many people. Also, it's an independent game. Doesn't cost $70.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
That's good.
Also, just like, can this be a lesson to people? Could we make smaller scale games? Like they don't all have to cost $70. Yo, they sold 8 million copies. What's wrong with you guys?
Yeah.
What's wrong with these companies?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to say it. No big budget game that's come out recently has sold that many copies.
Yeah, unless you had like a big
like
name
that
to
time.
it.
In that time,
Yeah.
0.
Well, Spider-Man.
In that time frame? No, in that time frame. In 2 weeks, 8 million? 0.
No, Spider-Man fucking killed it.
I'm saying
Spider-Man
8
is
million
Spider-Man.
copies in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
There's no game that's sold that many. 8 million is a lot of copies.
Yeah, Spider-Man, I think they hit 16 million in the first 2 days.
Really?
And 2 record.
I mean, congratulations. People must have been waiting their ass off. All right.
Spider-Man sold 2.5 million copies in 1 day.
How many is that's good. I also would say that's about equal to what the game sold to. So,
Yeah.
because it did sell like 2 million in like 8 hours or something. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts.
record. Yeah, 2.5 in 2 days. It sold 16 million copies within the week.
Okay. All right. I can see that. That's not
Yeah.
bad. That's not bad.
Spider-Man's crazy though. But then again, it has Spider-Man on it too, so that's a whole different extra fan base to it. But for a game
No, but
that, and
I will
that
say,
good too.
I will say that probably stands. I don't think there's anything else, right?
No, like I'll say like the big ones, like the hints of like God of War, Last of Us kind of thing. I think they sold close to that, but again, it probably took a couple weeks and whatnot. And yeah, for a game that's that in the smaller realm of games, that's actually really good. And again, a lot of people are taking off because it's pretty much like Pokemon, and they're like, "Oh shit, there's another alternative version of Pokemon."
It does. I would just put it out there. It does not play anything like Pokemon. It is not an RPG.
Yeah, I watched some of it. It looked interesting, but I don't think I could get. I don't think I will get myself into it. Like I feel like I won't be interested in the game. I'm already deep into shit that I'm not used to playing in like a dragon that I'm trying to get myself into. And like they had the Doji world that you gotta make an island, and it's pretty much Animal
I'll
Crossing.
tell you, it is $30. There you go.
Yeah, that's not bad
$30.
either.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But my thing is, people are struggling to find the next big budget thing. Spending when they talk about the budgets for the games, there's like now there's games that's in the B's.
Yeah.
For the budget. So like they're all struggling and hoping they sell Spider-Man numbers, but that's not even going to be enough to save some studios. They're probably going to hear somebody's going to get shut down this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
But like, it's a $30 game. They sell 8 million copies.
No, that's a good sign for stuff too.
I wish people would understand. You don't have to charge people an arm and a leg and just make something nice and original, because it's an original style of gameplay. But like, yeah, the Pokemon definitely helped. The look definitely helped.
Yeah.
The look. But that's just to say, people are kind of tired of Pokemon. It's not just an RPG. They want something else to do with the animals.
Yeah. Yeah. No. You know what though?
Like if you can run around and build stuff with your Pikachu like that, and then fight anywhere in the map and not have to go into RPG mode, and you could jump and fly like Breath of the Wild, like, I don't know, man. People would lose their shit.
Yeah, I agree.
But man, I'm just looking at the.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the video that plays when you're gonna buy it on Steam.
Yeah.
It's like, god damn. I don't know what they're gonna say in court. But jeez, do some of these guys not look legally distinct? Some of them don't.
Yeah.
Some of them look like Nintendo animals. There's a literal one that looks like the spiny things from the, what do you call the guy in the clouds?
For Mario?
Yeah, Mario, that throws the little red guys with the spikes on their back. With the glasses.
Loomis or some shit?
I don't know, but you know who I'm talking about, right? The guy that's in the cloud. Yeah, there's literally one of these the pals, I'll call them, looks like the things that he throws. Like, it has no, you can't really see the face. It has the exact same shell with the spikes on it. I'm like, wait a second.
Lactus.
Oh, okay.
Lakitu.
Lactu, I guess it is Lactu. Yeah. But yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh man.
You know what? Shout out to Like a Dragon Infinity Wealth. They broke Sega's record of highest grossing game.
Oh really? Okay.
They killed it. This game sold a lot, and it's the highest reviewed Yakuza of the series.
Really? I would have thought one of the other ones. I would have thought Kiwami was okay.
Metacritic score overall right now is 9.1.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So that's quite good, and I think the one right underneath it is the first Like a Dragon with 8.9, and then 0 is 8.5.
Oh, zero's the highest regular style. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 0 Gaiden. Gaiden is like right underneath it, and Kiwami 2, I think.
Kiwami said, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yes, I've been like,
No, do they count Judgment separately?
Judgment's in their count. I think is right under. It's like been the same thing as of Gaiden and 0. There's around the same score.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
I'm also looking at there's everything in this fucking game. They have the dating site that you meet people, then you get the awkward Japanese lady videos, then you get you have like the Animal Crossing style stuff, you get the Pokemon style stuff, then you have the regular gameplay style stuff, and then there's all a bunch of shit in this game. It's a lot of game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's what I've been my time occupied with.
Well, you also have an experience from Tekken. You get to talk about it too.
Yes, so I did play the story mode of Tekken 8, and I will say it gave MK like a run for its money for story modes. Like the way they presented it and how they did it, and they just like went balls to the wall and like, yo, let's just throw everything at this shit. It's focused on Jin. Jin Kazama is mainly the character you use. You do use some of the characters in different areas. Like, there's a big war scene, and you're using kind of like Tekken Fight. What was it, Force mode when you did like the beat 'em up kind of style.
Yes.
So it kind of played like that, but it was regular gameplay, like you're doing back and forth and doing the movesets and stuff like that. But it kind of went into that force mode that you had a bunch of dudes coming at you and stuff like that. And then it goes from like Lars, it goes to King, and then you kind of pick and choose who you want to use and stuff like that. There's parts in the tournament that they actually have the legit tournament that lets you feel out other characters that you could pick and choose who you want to win in the tournament. I think Leroy and Jin fight in the first round, and Leroy sees that the demon's not in him, and then things like that. So the whole thing is pretty much Jin abandoning the demon out of him. And then towards the ending, he kind of needs the demon to keep up going, but he was able to redeem it with his mother. And so he's like half demon, half angel. So you see the white ring and dark ring, and then he becomes a whole like bodysuit of an angel kind of thing. Kind of remind me of the Redeemer and shit. But from the Spawn comics, but it's really good. It's very beautiful looking. Like the game looks beautiful. Like how it plays, how it looks, the backgrounds and everything like that. It's a beautiful fighting game.
Do you know? Is that a Unreal 5 game, or
Yes,
is that
it is.
like it's okay?
Yes, it is, because that's like the first thing you see when they open up.
All right, that's what I wanted to know. If they went there, or that they have their own new thing.
Something that Kofi Kingston might not like. They focused on them chest pecs.
Oh, shout outs to Biggie, because he was just going in on the meat invitational. They need that.
But they did the gameplay of Tekken the New Day. It was actually quite funny. But look at them pecs. God. Look at them pecs. Because they focus a lot. The fucking brawler. Like you see Law fighting. You see like the muscle crunch and all that shit. Like the details.
Yeah,
in the
they got
game
really
is, like,
good.
really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
At the details and stuff like that. Yep.
But that story mode was well worth the play, and you could finish it within a couple hours. It's not a long one, but I think it has enough meat on the bone to make you like, hey, if they do a DLC continuing this, it'd be fucking great. But they gave you a lot of story to tell, and how like the Jin and Kazuya story goes, and how he was trying to possess Azrael's devil and all that shit. It was really good telling. They do have side stories for every other character too, so kind of like the old school, like you finish the arcade, you get the ending of each character. That actually also happens as well. So there's a lot of cool shit. I've been going through that little by little. I think I did like 10 characters. I kind of did an alphabetical order.
I have the question about the jukebox feature. Did they put that behind a paywall?
So the
Like, do you
soundtrack.
have to get the Big Boy edition to get the music?
So they actually have the soundtrack as a separate download, and that comes with the deluxe edition. But the music itself, you could buy with like the fight money and stuff, and like whatever you like the points you get. Some of the songs are not open, so you can buy them with the points. You don't even have to buy the extra stuff.
Okay.
But a lot of the soundtracks are there already. Like there's just like more of the remix themes that they play like through the story mode. Those are the ones you have to unlock.
Okay.
Like they had like a whole revamped version of the fucking Jin Kazama theme, but it had like a instrument, like a classic instrumental with it. It's fucking sick.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's good.
It was cool. It was really cool. It was a really good experience. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, I will say that's 100%. I will say 100% that's gonna be fighting game of the year. I don't know what else is coming out, but they have a lot of shoes to fill with that Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is fucking good.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
That's good.
good. It's
That's
really good. And it's fun, and there's a lot of options on the thing. There's not a lot of options, and there's options without the paywall. Like there's like the Tekken bowling, the Tekken ball, and all that stuff that they have in the game. The fight system, I played maybe 1 or 2 player matches, and I had no issues getting a fight. I had no issues going through the menus and everything like that. It was very smooth, to be honest. The characters I like all play fucking great. I've been having fun. I got to play with King a little bit. I got to play with Jin Kazama a little bit. So I had a lot of fun just playing with those characters. I did play the Coffee Girl a little bit, and she was a lot of fun to use. And I used who else I used? I used Ho Wong because I did his ending. He plays kind of the same. His style doesn't really change. I played that new girl that's kind of like Hahachi's daughter, I guess. They kind of play that she's Hachi's daughter, and then there's a spoiler and ending with her as well, so that's just something that's going on with her. But I guess Hachi has that double seed. Because people are becoming demons and shit. But if I gotta give you a review from what I played so far, I'm like, it's probably the best fighting game I played, and I have Street Fighter 6 and I had Tekken 1, and I like the feel of the fighting game and just how much options you have of doing stuff. I'll say Street Fighter 6 is the closest one to it, but I'm liking it more than Street Fighter 6. So I'm gonna go 9 with this one.
Okay. All right, that's good to hear.
Yeah. It's a beautiful game too.
Thankfully.
Yes.
It took long enough because I think one of the complaints about 7 as it went on was just that you could tell it was a mid life cycle PS4 game.
Yeah.
Like when you got into the nitty gritty of the details, it still looked good, so it doesn't really matter to me. But like I understand that if you go on a technical level, that was like one of the complaints about the graphics. I get it, but here we are at Unreal 5. It is what it is now.
Yep.
So no more complaints.
Yes. There you go.
I'm watching your guys kind of funny play through because they're playing Suicide Squad for the Justice League. They're doing a 4-player stream.
Nice.
And they're at some part where it just looks funny though, because they're going through a museum, and when you look at somebody else's character get knocked out, because it's a story thing for you to get knocked out, it looks like they just dropped dead.
Yeah.
It just dropped because you can't see what's story thing is happening on their screen.
Yeah.
It just looks hilarious. There's some choices they made. That's all I gotta say.
And it's sad. What makes it really sad is this is Kevin Conroy's last game.
This is true.
That's what makes it sad. But the other thing is also, like, all the characters don't play much different. They all have a gun. They all have machine guns and all that shit. Like, everyone plays the
But
same.
King Shark could swim in the air.
But he's shooting a gun.
Nobody else swims though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nobody swims like he do.
Yeah.
And nobody's voiced by Samoa Joe. So.
Yeah, that's the only canon of like that. Like again, I'm gonna wait until this game gets fixed and see.
It
where
doesn't
it's
look
at.
like the story is bad. That's the thing I'm getting from it. It looks like the story is up to par with the rest of their stuff.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate. Some of the choices around the game, design-wise, are probably the thing that are not gonna keep you coming back to platinum. It just be like, I want to play this once, see the story, and then never play it again, and that's not good.
Yeah, I feel like
Not for $70.
I feel
That's
like
not
WB
good.
Games, the WB company had a lot of say in what they wanted, and
Oh.
Rocksteady didn't have control of that.
That sounds like MK.
Yeah, they were like, "Yo, we want a paywall. We want to make money with little things. Charge for this, charge for that, charge for this, and always have it active. We want Fortnite. We want Fortnite
Here's-
with DC characters."
Here's one problem I have with MK, and Tekken makes it very glaringly obvious that it's a greed thing, and it's the fact that Tekken has such they've always been decent with the customization. Like there's always been a lot of stuff to put on them, but it's kind of like always, do I really want my Paul Phoenix to have this hat on because he looks stupid? I don't want him to have this floating shotgun on his back because it always looks a little jank. Now they didn't really fix how goofy the stuff looks, but what they did do, I see it, is they put the color thing, and you don't no longer have just preset.
Yeah.
This bandana comes in black or gray. You get actually picked from the chart or whatever of different colors and assign a color. Tell me why MK has you playing these long ass challenge modes or like getting points and stuff to unlock one color.
Yeah.
For everyone, and it's the same color. It's the same color scheme. So there was an early one that was like the Scorpion color scheme.
Yeah.
That was red, orange, yellow, and like black, right?
Yeah.
And then you look and you go, why does Baraka have an unlockable color scheme that is the Scorpion color scheme, but no other ones? And then you realize, oh, they drip feed you colors. And when I realized that, like the colors aren't there that week.
Yeah.
Meaning you have to engage with their bullshit system. And oh yeah, come back next week and you'll get the blue color.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? What is this? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something that they
hate that.
started early with, and they just never got away from that. They do it all the time.
And it's like, this is stuff that should be unlocked by playing the game that day. Why do you have to sit there for hours upon hours grinding to get colors? This is some weird.
They did that shit.
That's like Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
That's like that weird. Well, you could pay money and unlock. And it's like, oh, that's the stuff nobody likes.
Sadly, they did that shit since, I will say, MK10. Probably not even as what it is now, but they did it since then. As in, you pay for actually, I'll say Injustice 2.
Yeah. I remember that.
Injustice 2.
Remember that.
Because then you had like the Championship Edition colors and all that bullshit that came out and whatnot. And I loved Injustice 2, but like those are the things like where I don't care. I was like, if I can unlock what I like, if it doesn't unlock, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but see, it's becoming less of a passive thing, and now it's more intrusive. And it's like, I don't want to support that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna to be honest, there was enough stuff from the WB made another round, put this in the game or do this and do that made me just be like, I'm not buying this new.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, honestly, I think I could have held off and not buying MK. I barely I played it for a little bit. I did the story mode and stuff like that. Did I enjoy it a lot? It was okay. I liked it the one before it a lot better. And then it wasn't the greatest fight. It wasn't my favorite fighting game that year. Honestly, Street Fighter 6 was a lot more fun. So I didn't like. I was not happy with it. Like I think the reviews are a little too high for it. I don't think it was.
I guess, but
Yeah.
I will point out to the homie. I think I showed you his stuff. His name is Angry Joe,
Yeah.
and he put MK in the most disappointing games of 2023. And I'm like, yeah, I guess one. And when he made his case, it's also some of the reasons why I didn't buy it in the first place. And I'm like, yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that. I can see that. Like getting the game and then having so much microtransaction stuff still. Having stuff locked behind, trying to make you waste your time doing stupid stuff. It's like they don't even prioritize. Oh yeah, you get this stuff when you're just having matches and stuff, and then you never have to go to the store and pay for this, and that. No,
Yeah.
want that fatality? $12, please.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of my face. Get out of my face.
And they don't give you
I
options to
can't.
like try to unlock it or anything either. It's like,
No.
oh, just you gotta pay for this, you gotta pay for that.
No, it's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to support that. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
So.
Well, at least we have games like Tekken coming out and
True.
showing it. All right, you could do this and have this, and you could still play around with this and have fun doing this.
This is true.
And so, hey, kudos to Tekken. Be your own game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm watching the Kind of Funny stream on Twitch as well. I have put it up. Of just like, I like this again. If I knew people that actually will do a group and play it, I would want to try it because I did play the beta and there was things I enjoyed of it, but I'm gonna wait. Like if me paying $70 for it, I could wait. I'll probably wait until it's on sale or it goes on the PSN.
Yeah, no. I 100% agree.
Or Game Pass. If it goes on Game Pass, I'll try it.
Yeah. That's true.
All right. You want to get into this movie?
Yes, sir. This week's movie we have Edge of Tomorrow. Also, it says here on IMDb, original title, Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow, which I think, that's cool. But then again, you look at is that the poster or was that what would be the DVD cover, I guess? It does have Live, Die, Repeat as like the tagline.
So the posters, I remember them when they started producing the posters on like the streets and the train stations and stuff. You have one that says Live, one that says Die, one that says Repeat. Yeah, that's how they promoted it.
Yeah. So they kept the tag. They kept some of the original name in there. So there you go. This is 2014.
Yep.
EG-13. 1 hour 53. I think it was the perfect length. I didn't think it was too long.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now the release date. Did you see this in the theaters?
No, I did not.
Me neither. This is actually my first time watching when we watched it for this, first time watching it. So what is the US premiere? Because all I see is the May 28th they have, but that's New York City premiere. That's not worldwide. I mean, that's not US.
I think it was around that time though.
I see it. It's June 6th.
June 6th, yeah.
Okay. Directed by Doug Liman. So, Doug Liman, do you have any movies?
I looked at his stuff. And
As a director,
I see him a producer. He produces a lot of stuff. He directed Swingers with that was an old movie. He directed Go. That was an pretty old movie as well. He produced a lot.
Oh, here you go. And it says this on the poster. Born Identity.
There you go.
Bam, there you go.
I like the Born. That was good. I've seen it in a long time.
Yeah,
Though.
Born's a good movie. Oh wait, he's the same guy that directed Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
And Jumper. Wait, we watched Jumper.
We did watch Jumper.
We watched Jumper. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So he's got some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Writing credits: Christopher McQuarrie, Des Butterworth, and John Henry Butterworth. And then I guess we have the man, what do you call him? The mangaka. I think that's the pronunciation of when you list the art the author of a
Yeah.
manga. That's how you say it. Hiroshi Sakura Zaka, and it says
Yes.
based on the novel All You Need Is Kill.
Yep.
So that's the other title
Yep.
that I heard. All You Need Is Kill. So that's why I was like, I'm thinking in my head, what is All You Need Is Kill? That is the name of the manga.
Yeah.
All You Need Is Kill. Um, so the cast is Tom Cruise, Cage. Surprising, he has a name. Why did he just put Cage? I think it's William Cage.
Okay.
Emily Blunt as Rita. I forgot she's the angel of something. I forgot what it was. Uh, Brendan Gleeson, General Brigham. Bill Paxton, R.I.P. Also good in this movie as
Yes.
Master Sergeant Farrell. Jonas Armstrong as Skinner. Tony Way as Kimmel. Kick Gurry as Griff. What a name. Franz Drama as Ford. Dragar Mersick as Kuntz. Charlotte Riley as Nance. Masayoshi Haneda as Takeda. I don't remember you. Terrence Mater as Cruel Sergeant. I remember you. Isn't that? No, that's not Tony Todd. That's not the other guy, the black guy.
Yeah.
Was that Tony Todd?
Tony Todd? No.
The one who kept every time he came back, the black dude that was screaming in his face, "Get off, maggot!"
Tony Todd. No.
That looked like Tony Todd, but then again, that's the other. There's another actor that does look like him. Oh, I forgot his name, and they don't even show him. What? Wow, yeah, that guy's name's not even here. That's crazy. I think that's all we have for like major characters, unless you have anybody. That's...
Noah Taylor. He was the Dr. Carter. He was the one that was helping.
Oh yeah, the guy with the mustache
Yeah.
and the beard. Yes. That's about it. Madeline Mattock. She was in the movie for like 3 minutes. It's the lady at the end of the movie that brings him the good news.
Yeah.
I think she's the curly hair lady. Yep, that's her.
And
British
our random one, Martin Hader, the drunk.
The drunk. Yeah, that's right.
It's like our Yakuza.
Da-na-na. Drunk.
Yeah.
It says it. Yo, there's a man named Liquid Thomas. Son.
Liquid Thomas.
Dog Soldier. Okay. Liquid Thomas. So the story for this one, synopsis at least, let's see what they say. A soldier fighting aliens gets to relive the same day over and over again. The day restarting every time he dies. Man, they don't tell you anything. So basically what this is Tom Cruise's character is not a soldier, but he's in the military. He's more of a figurehead type of character. He's like the face of the war. You always see him on the news.
Yeah.
Or they give you the context. He's on the news and he's reporting like the wins. He's like the hype man for the United States, basically. And what happens is he goes to the guy in charge, like the commander in charge of the war against the aliens, and he gets assigned a post with so-and-so unit, and it's like, oh yeah, but I never trained for this and that. I went to, officer school. I'm not meant to be this. And he's like, that's cool. We're gonna send you with like so-and-so squad, so you don't have to worry. You'll have trained people all around you. And he is adamant on not doing this. But what you really learn is that the commander has no idea what is actually going on under the surface. And it not even Tom Cruise really until he fights for the first time. Goes through the meeting the squad, getting his power suit, not knowing how to take the safety off.
Yeah.
That's a funny thing that happens for a little while. Um, and then he eventually sees the aliens, fights them, kills an alpha, and then you find out that that's what actually starts the chain reaction.
Yeah.
But the only reason you find that out is because of the woman who she's like the angel of the battlefield. She's played by Emily Blunt. And so through their interactions, you learn that this happened to her first.
Yes.
Because she killed an alpha, and then that was how they hypothesized that they are. Well, they tell you also. They tell you that these beings are like one organism, or at least they operate that way.
Yeah.
And that it all is coming from this omega being, basically, and it has powers. But and then here's the manga slash video game type of deal coming through, where you kill it and the blood gets on you, you get the powers that it has, and the powers it has is the manipulation of time. Unfortunately, he doesn't learn how to control it, but he figures out how to use it, and how to use it is you die.
Yep.
So that's like the focal point of the movie, is him learning through death, and that's, for me, that's pretty much like the best part of the movie, the montage of him dying and coming back. And then I like the way the movie uses its humor with this part. So there's a few funny things, and then once he actually saves the angel lady and gets to talk to her, and she tells him, come find me tomorrow, and then he doesn't stop dying then. And there's so many little things and little I guess learning experiences he has to have,
Yeah.
but that the learning experiences have death involved in it. Like when he stops the troop,
Yeah.
insults the guy, the master sergeant, and then everybody has to do 50 push-ups, and he's like, okay. And then they make the entire unit do it because so you see in the background off to the side, somebody important is coming by. So the sergeant is going to make an example out of everybody in front of his superiors, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, Tom Cruise is thinking, I have to go see this woman, so I must devise a plan. Let me use this moment to get out. And then he runs. He tries to get away, sneak away to find her, and then just gets run over by the convoy that's going by. This is like, damn. Yeah. So the cool thing is him learning how to get through and make this flawless plan, which includes him learning how to use it. This includes him learning how to kill the aliens, which includes him learning how to save some of the members of the unit,
Yeah.
without dying.
Yeah.
And then also there are people he can't really save, because in order for him to not die, he has to not do certain things a certain way. And so it's just like, I think that entire part of the movie is incredibly well done. Like the premise of the movie, I think it delivers on it 100%.
Yeah.
And it's not just a Tom Cruise movie, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't just feel like, oh, this is a Tom Cruise movie. Whereas the stunt part where he's doing something crazy, it's like, damn.
I actually
Damn,
like
this
the mech
is-
suits and shit too. I thought it was actually
Yeah.
pretty cool. Kind of had like I'll say like a Elysium, I think was the movie with Matt Damon.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that, and a lot of I think the CGI did well. I think the suits looked dope. Like I think it was really well done in that way. Like it was a good looking movie too. I wish I did actually see this in theaters, because it was actually very action packed and stuff. But it was fun. It was a fun movie.
I could imagine in a theater that this movie would have had the crowd involved. Like I can imagine there would have been parts where the crowd would have been laughing together. It would have been like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you get that right mix of people.
Yeah.
Because stuff just happens in this movie.
Yeah.
And then there's moments where to progress the story, she had the angel had to kill him,
Yeah.
and just that entire training montage as well. Every day he has to come back and learn how to move the suit.
Yeah.
And you see him just sucking at it, and just failing, and then getting fucked up. And then she tells him, "You the number one thing that you cannot do, the reason I lost my power is because I got hurt bad enough but didn't die. They covered me and transfused the blood out of me. So that's how again, they make it clear the blood is the essential thing.
Yeah.
Like once you get the blood in you, it's in you. But if for any reason you have it transfused out, that's it. That's it. But you do find out, and it's not really, I mean, spoilers for an old ass movie, but you find out you can get it back.
Yeah.
So, and then that's why there's stories now, I guess, about there perhaps being a part 2 starting up. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
You get the same like director and stuff. All right.
Yeah,
I'm not mad.
Sounds like a movie to watch.
It's a solid movie. It's a solid movie. Out of this, this is probably one of the movies that I think probably got the most cynical reaction because it's like, oh no, it goes on the Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah.
And then I think it delivered the most.
Nice.
So I'll give it a 4.25.
All right, so your 4.25s consist of Punisher, X2, Avengers, Watchmen. Those are your 4.25s.
I'll put it at the end.
At
At the end.
Age of Tomato. I'm gonna go for I go 4 as well. 4. I did. Now I'm at the list. It was like, did I like this more than this, or did I like this more than that? And that's where I with it. But yeah, it's up there. It was really good. It was a very fun movie, and again, it was a good action flick. Like, it was a good action flick, and again, I never actually sat down and watched this movie, so it was the first time me watching it. So I like seeing those new ones that we haven't witnessed yet. So those are usually fun. The next movie in our list is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Numero uno?
Number 1.
Yes, sir.
After that, we have Ninja Turtles. We have Sin City.
What?
2.
Okay, so Turtles. What Turtles is this?
This is the Michael Bay Turtles.
This is the first. I gotta mentally prepare myself for that one. Oh boy.
You got Sin
I
City.
don't like how they look.
Me either. I did not like it then. I don't like it now. You got Sin City 2 and Hercules wrapping up 2014. 2015 is a small year, and we have Age of Ultron, Kingsman, Ant-Man, and Fantastic Four. 2016, we got Deadpool 1, we got Batman and Superman, we got Captain America Civil War, we got Age of Apocalypse X-Men, and we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, Suicide Squad, Split, Doctor Strange. That's all 2016.
I have not seen Wait, what Doctor Strange is that?
First one.
Oh, I saw that. I did see that. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I could definitely see some 5s in there. Deadpool's a 5. The Deadpool 1 for me, that's a 5. Whatchamacallit, before that, you said a movie.
Civil War?
No, not Civil War. What's in that group though? That's closing up.
Split?
No.
Suicide Squad?
I don't know.
That's the first one.
No, not that.
Age of Apocalypse?
No, it's before you get to Deadpool.
Fantastic Four, Ant-Man, Kingsman. Kingsman is a good one.
Kingsman is gonna be I think for me, Kingsman is a 5.
Yeah, that movie's crazy.
Yes, it is.
The whole church scene is fucking insane.
It's just a good movie. It's very good.
So, it gets interesting because 2015 is very small, and then 2016 has a lot, 2017 has a lot, 2018 has a lot, 2019 has a lot, 2020 has okay amount. We're getting there. We are getting there.
Okay. All right.
So, wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere. RedCycloneInc, that is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. And we got a WordPress. Where you at, Mert?
Thank you for listening. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitch, and TikTok, or Market the Mic. Also, shoutouts to the Popcorny Cast and Tenacious T. We just finished recording the Morphin Cast and Shell Shock. We have Samurai Power Rangers for Morphin Cast. We have Season 5, the lost season of TNMNT 03. So definitely check those out when they get released. And then shouts to their podcast Popcorny with Jeremy Sriracha and Straw Hat Tyler. They do pop culture podcast. Definitely check it out. It's on Spotify. Peace out. Later. And always remember, follow the Jesus.
Get ready for the ride. Buckle up, get ready for the ride. Get set for the vibe unfolding. See life like an action sequence. Put it down, let the beat start rolling. Upload to the mainframe. I'm on the satellite holding in. I see my people stepping it up now. Download that.